Morning, Karen.
Morning, Fred.
Oh, who are we?
We are the Avon
Couple. Yay! Hi, guys. Glad to be back on podcast. Sorry about last week. If you popped onto the site to have a look.
Yes.
Unfortunately, things got the better of us, and but we're back. We're not going to dwell on that one. We're just going to go straight into this week's one.
Absolutely.
Well, some exciting news.
What's exciting? You haven't told me.
Well, no, you ought to know.
Go on then.
Your dad's in China.
He is.
He's doing a lifetime trip over in China, which
is.
we think is absolutely fantastic.
Yes, yesterday he
Not
went...
jealous at all.
Well, I'm not,
Much.
because I've been.
Oh, thanks very much.
And yesterday he went to the Great Wall.
What's that?
The Great Wall of China.
Oh, right, okay, the Great Wall. That could be a hole in the wall where the bank is.
Could be Hadrian's Wall.
Could be anything.
But it wasn't. It
Okay.
was the Great Wall of China. And he had the same feelings I did when I saw it. It's an amazing feat of construction and industry.
Do you know, I was with a guy yesterday at marshalling where we go, and we'll talk about that in a sec. And I said to him about the Great Wall of China, and he said, do you know, everyone says, oh yeah, isn't that the largest man-made thing that can be seen from space?
No.
Do you know that was an absolute load of old cobblers? Whoever Mao Zedong, was it, when he met Nixon, he lied to Nixon and said, oh, did you know we've got the most blah blah blah, infrastructure that can be seen from space? And Nixon believed him. And Nixon, if you're not sure, if you're too young, was the president of America.
What was his name?
Richard Nixon.
Ronald Nixon.
Richard Nixon. Ronald Nixon. You're thinking of Ronald McDonald, you are, from bloody McDonald's. It was Richard Nixon.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and so, yeah, but it can't actually be seen. It can, obviously, if you've got telescopes, but who's got telescopes on the moon?
Well, you never know, Bertie, because we've never been to the moon.
We haven't.
No, that's true.
We haven't.
No.
Not personally.
No,
No.
exactly. So we wouldn't know. So,
Yeah, so he's out there enjoying himself, having a really great time.
yes,
Bit of sightseeing, and then what's he going to do?
today he's going to the Terracotta Army.
Wow. Apparently that's another myth.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah, we will find out.
I never got to see that one because it was a bit far out of Beijing where I was working. So, and did you know Beijing was previously called Peking?
Yeah, that's what I had a conversation with this guy yesterday, and he said he flew into Peking, and I'm thinking, I'm sure that was known as something else, but I couldn't remember what it was. And then he said, no, it was used to be Peking was Beijing,
which is where the Peking duck comes from.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna ask why he was looking for a fence or a hole. Well, it was Peking, wasn't he?
Oh, stop it. Peking. Yeah, so Peking duck should be renamed Beijing duck, but it's not.
Don't think so.
So there you go.
Anyway, so he's out there enjoying that, and he's going to see that. Is it the show tonight? Well, which is
he's got a Chinese show tonight, which is
right,
Chinese
that's right. Yeah.
people.
But other than that, it won't be long before he sees our nephew, his grandson, in a production, an Andrew Lloyd Webber production over there, isn't it?
Yeah, Love Never Dies.
Which is the sequel to
Phantom of the Opera.
Phantom of the Opera, and our nephew is the understudy to the lead, which is absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, but when Dad and
Your
Paul
brother
and
and
Julie
that,
yeah, he's going to be the lead.
He's going to be the lead for that evening, and it's
And
fantastic how they can do all that for
and wear
your
the
dad.
mask. It's lovely.
Yeah.
So yeah, well chuffed. We do have some sad news, I'm afraid.
Oh God, go on.
The founder
Oh
of
yeah.
the founder of Copperfield, which is a breast cancer charity, Chris Helenge, has sadly died.
And she was only a youngster.
I think she was it 35?
In her 30s, yeah.
No. She was diagnosed with breast cancer at 23, which is
That's ridiculous.
what an age. But she was 38 when she died.
That is just ridiculous.
So guys, if you are listening to this, she was She also did, which is why I quite like her. She was the admin for Nottingham Trent University. She was one of the honorary doctorates.
So a local lass to us.
So
in that
local
respect.
lass in that respect. So I just urge every single woman and man, and this is what people don't realise, that men can actually get boob cancer.
Yeah, breast cancer.
Yeah, because even though they don't have boobies, they have breasts and they have muscles in their breasts. So please, everybody, just check your chests, your boobs, weekly, if not daily.
There's a thing for that, TLC in it. Touch, look.
Touch.
I can't think what the C stands for.
I'll find out.
Yeah.
Care, I think it is.
I think it is. I'm not really sure. So
yeah.
But
just to make sure that you have a look, you check it. Even if they change for ladies, they change shape a little bit. Please go and see. And you know, it's a horrible thing, a horrible thing. And I know one of my very close friends, Justine, has gone through it. So please, guys, do check everything to make sure that everything is good. I think it's horrible, isn't it?
Oh, don't. It just make when you know of someone that young as well. I mean, it doesn't matter what age you get it. Cancer is so indiscriminate. It doesn't care where it goes, and it ruins lives. Not just the person that's got it, but people around them as well. So, yeah, it's it's just horrible. Absolutely horrible. So I was just quickly looking up to see what TLC stood for, and it's not. It's just giving me all the technical names for TLC, which is translational liver cancer, and that's not what I meant, because it is touch, look, and something else.
Yeah, we'll find that out.
Yeah.
What else? We've had a lovely weekend down at Mallory.
Well, it was your first time there, wasn't it?
It was my first time at Mallory. Now, for those of you that don't know, we do marshalling, and I've always just done marshalling at Donington.
So I know what it is now. It's touch, look, and check.
Right.
So in other words, check all parts of, whether you're a male or a female, check all parts of your anatomy with where the chest area is, whether it's your boobs as a girl, you know, all the way around. Look for lumps, bumps, and anything that's not right, anything that's not normal.
Yeah, absolutely, because we all know our bodies.
Exactly,
So
and you'll know if something doesn't feel right,
absolutely.
Look right, or whatever. So guys, please do that.
Absolutely.
I'm sorry, getting back to Mallory Park. You were excited. Well, I was excited to see you excited.
I was curious, a bit apprehensive.
Oh, I know that.
You know, doing something for the first time that you'd never done, knowing how much that Fred loves Mallory and talks about all these different people. You've got to meet this one and you've got to meet that one, and I was absolutely
bricking it.
Yeah, quite well, terrified really that I would let Fred down. Not that I should, because Fred says I never let him down, but you know, you want to make a good impression, and I wanted to see if Mallory was living up to the Donington level. Well, I must admit, I'm not being funny. It surpassed it, but don't tell Donington that. I absolutely thought it was such a lovely place, scenic-wise, wonderful.
Oh, it's iconic.
And how close were you to their cars? My goodness me, it was an amazing weekend.
We'd like to thank the Chief Marshals for that, in that sense, because we told them that you know, Karen and I like to marshal, and so my phone just started recording what I was saying, so there's so much on there, but and we told them we'd never actually worked together. I think right at the beginning we did once or twice, and that's like nearly 4 years ago now. And so I said, you know, if there was a possibility, could we work together? Because I'd never worked with Karen doing flagging, and I was doing incident. And they put us on one of the the fastest parts of the track, and Karen was doing post one, wasn't it? Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Post
my
one.
normal one.
No, it's not. Well, it's not your normal one.
I
Post
do.
one, but
I
it's
do
where
post-
they do. It's where you do the repeater checkered flag.
Exactly, which is what I do at Donington. So
Yeah.
I felt comfortable with that one.
But we were so close to the track. If the cars had come across to one side, Karen could have hit them on the roof, or hit the driver on the head. That's how close we were.
Yeah, and what is it with the second checkered flags? I'm not being funny.
I know exactly what you're going to say.
But they're like sheets for a single bed.
Yeah.
They are so long and just heavy.
Absolutely massive.
I have to roll them up. It's
Both-
unbelievable.
Both myself and the post chief were laughing our heads off when you had to roll it up so you could just flag with it because it was
Yeah.
so big.
Yeah.
And we were just blessed with the weather as well because the weather was fantastic all weekend. I had the privilege of going 2 days and Karen went on just on the Saturday. I think if we'd have known, Karen would have done the Sunday as well. But alas, there are other things going on in the world and in Karen's world as well, so she didn't go. But yeah, all the guys love you at the bits down there, Karen, and it is known as the friendly track, and I'm not at all surprised.
Yeah.
Everybody made you feel welcome, didn't they?
They did, and there was a couple of people that I knew from Donington, like Malk and that, and that was really nice to see them.
Yeah. Well, because they know you, they they already knew how nutty you are, and I think they were trying to explain to some of the Mallory guys or guys that had come from other circuits how mad you are.
Yes.
And our post chief Alan, bless him, he kept looking at me going, "She's mad, she's bonkers." And I said, "Yeah, but she's very professional as well,"
Yeah.
which makes it, you don't go to somewhere to be bored by sticking to everything rigidly, if you know what I mean.
Look, what's our strap line? Our strap line is laugh, love and lipstick. And you've got to have laughs during the day. Otherwise it's such a boring,
Well, the world
day.
is boring.
Yeah, but if you laugh, you get all these endorphins and stuff. It makes you happy. And it's good for you. It's good for your system. And keeps you healthy. So that's why, and mentally healthy as well for me.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's why I love having a laugh and even if it makes you look stupid, some of the things I do, you'd think, good grief, how old is she? But I'm a kid at heart, and
We all
it
are,
comes
I think.
out.
Yeah, I think we all are. But you know what? We haven't mentioned Avon once, so we've
No.
started this. But we can do Mallory because of Avon.
Absolutely.
We can do Donington.
Because of Avon.
We can do Silverstone.
Because of Avon.
There you go, guys. I mean, it allows us the freedom, the time freedom,
Yes.
and the financial freedom to go and do. I was going to say financial freedom. They paid us this weekend.
We did, yeah, that was nice. But that's the other reason that we mentioned Copperfield.
Yeah.
Because Copperfield is one of Avon's charities.
Absolutely.
And Avon are very good at picking charities that are
Meaningful.
meaningful, definitely.
That's the word
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd never heard of them
No,
until I joined Avon.
absolutely. So, and that's the other reason why I like doing Avon is because of the causes that they support. And when you're you've just come out the shower, you're rubbing your body lotion in, your Avon Care coconut body lotion.
Got Avon in there then.
Yeah, or your skin's so soft, you're spraying your skin so soft, moisturising, enhanced and glow on to give you a little bit of a tan. Not that you needed it this weekend, you could get it from there. That's when you should be checking your body.
Yeah, exactly. So you can people say, "Oh, no, I haven't got time to do all of that." You have.
You have.
And please do.
It literally takes, a minute just to check your boobs.
Yeah, it does. It's well worth doing because if you have got it, or you do contract that sort of cancer, and you catch it early enough,
They can do
it
something.
can be sorted out.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, what have we got? Our team is growing.
I was going to mention that as well. We're just so thrilled with what's going on within our own downline part of our team.
Yes.
It is just amazing when you start seeing new people joining your network, because that's what we've got, a network of other distributors who we are here to help and support.
Yeah.
They don't work for us, they work for themselves, but we are the support network for them because of, we've built a business together.
Absolutely.
And we're here to help everybody, and this is what a lot of people do not understand about Avon. I don't think they understand the enormity of support and encouragement that can be gained by being part of one of the teams. And our team especially, because we are part of a massive network of really, really good supports, upline people that are there to help.
Yeah.
And there is none of this, oh, you're not in my team, I can't help you.
What I absolutely love is that every Avon team member representative is individual. You can take the information, you can take the encouragement and support, or you can just say, no, actually, I'll do it my way.
Yeah.
And when you go into a conventional job, I remember once I went into a job and I was put on a table in the middle of a room. I wasn't even shown where the fire and the toilets were. I had no stationery given to me at all. And despite the fact I was trying to talk to people, they just ignored me. And I kept saying to people, what am I supposed to be doing? And my boss was 2 floors up and never once come down to see me during the morning.
Absolutely bonkers, isn't it?
Turned up at 4 o'clock and said, how was today?
Yeah.
So, and that's really stuck with me, which is why when people join Avon through or with us,
or join our team, especially.
Join our team, the first thing I do is talk to them and give them as much stationery as they need,
Well, we give them a starter pack, don't we, basically?
Exactly, that's what I'm saying, a starter pack to get started, with all the templates that they need. If they've got a printer, they can do it themselves afterwards. The support, and I'm always there for them, and what I love is that when you talk to them and they're saying, I'm doing this, for how do I put my order in, how do I do this, and then they come to you and they say, Fred, what do I do with the catalogues, how do I do this, because you're the retail guru. And I'm the system guru.
Yeah, but it's funny because you say that, but I don't know it all. But we always work it out because that's what we do. We interact with our own team. And can I just quickly say something though, Karen? A lot of people go, oh yeah, but you got a big team. We never had a big team when we started. Everybody starts with exactly I won't say exactly the same thing because there are 2 kits you can start with in Avon.
Yes.
But everybody starts at the bottom.
Starts with the kit.
Yeah, everybody works their way up, so you can do as much or as little in Avon as you want, can't you?
Well, absolutely. When we started, we had nobody.
Exactly.
And then I had you.
Oh.
Because you was at...
Oh, yes. You asked me to join you in your team.
Yes. Yeah.
And I said yes. How romantic. That's where the laugh, love and lipstick comes in.
And I think we had, within 2 weeks, we had 5 people.
Yeah.
In our team.
That's because we wanted to do it.
Yeah.
And it just amazes me that so many people go, oh, you're just lucky. Yeah, we're lucky because we work hard.
Well, the thing is, luck is keeping trying. I don't think there is anything like luck.
Well, we've never, let's put it this way, we haven't got it right all the time, have we?
No, but I don't think there is such thing, oh, you was lucky. It's not. If you do something time in, time out, the same over and over, you become skilled at it.
Absolutely.
That's not luck.
But then you don't just stick with that bit, you move on to something new, which is available in Avon, because there is always somebody in this group of people that we're all part of that can help you. So if you want to do something that I've never done, we find somebody that could help you.
Absolutely.
Exactly what's happening in the group at the moment. Certain people are putting together trainings for online, on social media and things like that.
Absolutely.
It might not be something that we're great at, but someone in the team is, and they're opening it up to everybody.
Absolutely.
So it's fantastic.
Yeah. And then you've got Lisa, who's doing a lot of YouTube videos now.
Oh, Lisa, you're amazing. If you're listening to this, we are just, I won't say we're in awe of you. Yes, we are. We are bloody. We're super proud of you.
Super, super proud of you, the way that you've just stepped up and just run with it. So, yeah. Well,
but it is, this is what you find. People come out of their own shells and develop themselves within this business.
I think, yes. Yeah, but I think more than that, I think people realise their capabilities.
Yeah.
Because they haven't got a boss saying, you can't do that, you can't do that.
Yeah.
So they realise their potentials and they find things that they're good at and excel in that arena.
Yeah, well, exactly. I mean, yeah, you're always going to get some people within your groups that like to hold on to stuff and don't want to share it. That happens naturally.
Yeah, because because a lot of jobs are knowledge is power. Because if you've got the knowledge, they're hoping they're going to get promoted.
Yeah.
And they're going to get this and they're going to get that, and they don't want to share it. Network marketing is all about sharing your ideas.
Absolutely.
And it's a different concept. So you will get the odd one or two. We've got them in the team.
Yeah.
That don't want to share to other people. However, they will if it makes them look good.
Oh yeah, of course. You're always going to get that, aren't you? But we're quite lucky. Well, there you go. There's that word again, lucky. I'm going to look up an acronym for lucky.
What do you mean?
L-U-C-K-Y. I'm
Okay,
going to
well,
find something that fits that, because luck comes to those that actually put the effort in. I'm sure it does. It's like people used to say about, what was that golfer's name? I can't remember.
The shark.
The shark, or Sevi Ballesteros. Oh, he's lucky. No, he's not lucky. He just practiced a lot more than everybody else.
Absolutely. I'm trying to think of his name. I can see him. He's got
Something.
White hair.
Greg.
Oh,
I can't remember.
Watson?
No. White. Something like that, wasn't it? I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But he used to practice putting. And he would practice and practice and practice and practice.
The only other person I know that's always come out with that, and they've always said, yeah, I've got millions now because of the way I practice my football.
David Beckham. David Beckham used to go to the football ground and practice bending the ball when he kicked it. So, bend it like Beckham.
Exactly.
He practiced and practiced and practiced and practiced. Johnny Wilkinson.
Yeah.
He used to practice
for
rugby,
doing
the
goal kicks.
Yeah, the kicks.
The high kicks between the bars, if you don't know anything about rugby.
Absolutely, and the penalty kicks and all of that. And this is what they did. This is why they became absolutely fantastic at what they did, because they just practiced.
But they didn't always get it right, even though they practiced and practiced and practiced. You're not going to.
No.
But you learn by your mistakes. I kicked that too far to the left, or I putted that too far to the right. I know that because that's not what I normally do.
Absolutely.
And we're exactly the same in this Avon business. You're not going to get it right. I've got a customer that I've been trying to deliver to for 2 weeks, and she knows she gets her order within a couple of days. She's not been available. I've not been available. She's not been available. I've not been available.
Yeah.
In the end, I delivered her goods. And she said to me, I'm so sorry I wasn't available. It's not a case of being sorry you're not available. We just didn't match. It was like Avon tennis. The products were going backwards and forwards out there to try and catch her in.
Yeah.
And, she'd said, one day she said, yeah, I'll be in between such and such a time. I got there, and just as I got to the door, I got a phone call saying, I'm so sorry I had to go out. This happens. So what do?
Do you
work
drop
round
her
it.
as a customer?
Oh, no way would I.
But some people would.
Yeah, they would. But when we don't do that, you get more. Actually, the orders have gone up since we've been doing it for the simple reason she now understands that we're not going to let her down.
Yeah.
In any way, shape, or form.
Yeah. Yeah.
Another customer I couldn't get hold of, so I sent her a message saying, "Hi, I hope you're all right. I hope you're not back in hospital again because I understand you've not been well." And I got a message back saying, "How did you know that?" Well, I knew it because I went to deliver to her and her next door neighbour told me. She didn't know that, but she now knows that I knew she was in hospital, and she said, "Oh, I'm letting you down because I'm not at home." No, it's not a case of that. We now understand what goes on. So now I text her and I found out that she was back in hospital again last week. You know, and you just work around it. Some people go, "Oh, I can't get hold of them, I'll send the goods back." It doesn't work like that. That's not how you keep customers.
No.
That's not a celebrity service.
No, absolutely. A celebrity service is something that you would... Well, we've talked about that where the Queen thought everything smelt of paint. That was the air freshener.
I think that's brilliant.
Yeah, because
That's
they used
crazy.
to paint everything fresh just because she was there.
Yeah.
So yeah, what would you do if a celebrity wanted a product? Well, you would you?
Yeah.
You'd go out of your way to get it.
But you'd go out of the way for any of your customers.
Exactly. Why should it just be for celebrities?
Exactly, it shouldn't be.
No.
I was talking to a guy yesterday, and he's fascinating. He was my post chief, what they call post chief at marshalling, and he said that he used to get a lot of speakers to come and talk to other marshals about their experiences. And what he did is he was in his local village pub, and he said where he lives there's not a lot of people, and he happened to see the drummer from Deep Purple, is it? Is it Deep Purple? I think it's Deep Purple. And he recognised him, but he recognised him from the racetrack that day. And he's actually an owner of a race team. So he just went up and said, "I'm really sorry, I hope you don't mind." And funny enough, he was wearing his orange because he'd gone straight there from the track. He said, "I hope you don't mind. Could I just ask you, is that your race team, blah, blah, blah?" And he said, "Yeah." He said, "Well, I run a seminar thing every month for marshals. Would you come and speak?" And he said, "Well, what would you like me to speak about?" And he said, "Well, just your involvement in motorsport." He said, "Oh, thank God for that." He said, "I thought you wanted me to talk about being a pop star." He said, "Because I wouldn't have done it. You want me to come and talk about the cars?" He said, "How long have I got?" And he came and did it, and he said, people paying thousands of pounds to go and speak about the pop world and him. When he was asked to do something that he had passionate about, he said to my mate Bob yesterday, he said, "I ain't going to be a charge," he said, "because that's my passion, and yeah, I'll gladly do it." And Bob said to me, he said, "How do you think all of us marshals felt when this guy walked in the door? Some of them recognised him from being a pop star and thinking, what's going on here?" He said, and then they heard his passion come out, and he said it was just so awe-inspiring that this guy had something away from being a nutcase on stage to being a sensible race owner, and had a fantastic race team. And everybody in his race team loved him to bits because he treated them properly, if you know what I mean. I don't know whether properly is the right word, but he treated them like human beings who had the same passion as him.
And you know, passion is such a good driver.
Oh, gosh, it is.
It's such a good driver because when you have passion about something, so I remember once I went for an interview for, now some of you don't know, but I was a trainer of software systems, and I used to train all over the world, and I went for a job, do you remember, in Bagshot?
Oh, God.
And I was quite nervous, quite timid and what have you, but I got the job because when I started talking about training and training people, he saw my passion for and my love for training people and for helping and supporting them, and yeah, I got the job. But that's what I love about Avon.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because Avon, if you love what you do and you have a passion for what you do, it's not a job. It's not a Monday 9 to 5.
You're not doing it just because you need
have
to do it.
You do it because you want to.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's the difference. And I think passion is a massive driver in where you want to be.
Yeah, absolutely. So, on that quick note,
Yes.
that nice note,
Yes.
how can people join us, Karen?
Well, they can go onto the website, join the Avon Couple.
.co.uk.
Yeah.
They can also go to our website, and that's not our join website, this is the website about Karen and myself. You can learn a little bit more about us on there. You can see a newspaper about what our team does,
Yeah.
and that is the avoncouple.co.uk.
Yeah.
Pop along to that. There's also a contact page on there that you can contact us
Yeah.
with. Let us know what you think. And if you're listening to this podcast and you'd want something, you want an answer to a question you may have, we can then put it into the next podcast.
Absolutely.
Or put it onto our blog that we're building on there.
Yeah, or our Facebook page.
Exactly. And they're all on there. There's links to all of that on the avoncouple.co.uk.
Yeah. And you could also shop with us with the Avon products. Now, this new power cream that's come out is absolutely fantastic. We've had rave reviews about it from our customers, which we're going to be putting on there.
Yeah.
So please, if you want to go on, it is the Avon Couple
.online. And also,
yes,
we are now going to be going out and about in shopping centres.
Yes.
Unfortunately, we can't travel too far, so it will be local to the Nottingham area.
Yes.
And if you go onto our website, we will be publishing the dates on there of where it is,
yes,
what times are we going to be there, or what days we're going to be there. So pop along, have a chat to us. If you mention the podcast, I'm sure you'll get a little free gift.
Oh yes, yeah, that would be good. Yeah, that's a good thing actually. We can put it on there. We can put all the dates
on
there.
Dates on the website.
And the page as well. We could do it as events.
We can put it onto Facebook. We'll put the events on the Facebook. So
Yeah.
keep a lookout for those guys. It's going to be roughly twice a month, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, we're aiming for twice a month.
That's 2 locations, twice a month. And also we're going to local job centres, and I know the job centres will do it, publicise it, but we'll publicise that as well. Because did you know, if you're looking for something extra to do, you can pop into a job centre. If it's the day we're there, all you've got to do is ask for the Avon desk and they will bring you over.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So it's not as if you're on their register looking for a job. If you're looking for, I hate this word, a side hustle or an extra income to what you're doing now.
Well, some people are allowed to work 16 hours a month.
Yeah.
Or is it a week?
16 hours a week without affecting any of your benefits.
Anything and any of the income that you're receiving already, you can work an extra 16, an additional 16 hours. Fred, how long do you work?
Well, if I really have a lot to do, which we do at the moment, I probably work about 12 hours a month.
Yeah, absolutely. So for you, if you're looking for 16 hours a week...
That's the retail side, that's the book side.
Absolutely. 16 hours a week, you want additional... Even if you're self-employed and you've got that sort of like,
Well, gardeners.
Absolutely.
This time of year they might be busy, but in the down times, you had a second income coming in from something like Avon, which could, to be quite honest...
feast or famine, they call it.
Yeah, but which could literally take over your full-time job if it's seasonal. We've got gardeners within the group, haven't we? And they run their Avon business alongside, and well, it really helps them.
Absolutely. So there's loads of things,
Think about it. If you're a gardener, you've got customers already.
Absolutely. And what about somebody who's a mobile beautician?
Yep.
Have you ever thought that just because you're using your specific products because you like them, would the customers like to be able to buy from you with Avon?
Absolutely. There's hundreds of things. We could talk about this for ages, couldn't we? Different areas that you could work your Avon business.
Different ways.
If you're thinking, I wonder if that could be me, get in touch with us.
Absolutely. And I don't even mind a call.
Yeah, all our numbers are on the website. Would you like to give me your number? Because I'll give them mine now.
Yeah.
Right, my number is 07846 356 223. Give me a call, give me a text, and I'll come back to you.
Absolutely.
Especially if you're a guy, because we need some more guys in this business.
Absolutely, and they do so well. People don't think that guys can sell Avon.
Oh, yes, we can.
And it's not selling, is it?
No.
It's just literally working smart. That's all it is.
And if you're looking for a partner, I know some people in this business that met their partners doing it. There you go.
Are you starting a dating ad?
That's a good idea. We could start a dating agency as well. The Avon Couple's dating agency.
No,
that sounds brilliant.
Not. No, definitely
Yeah,
not.
that's good.
No.
And what's your number then, Karen, if you want to give it out? If you don't worry, they can get it off the website.
Well, if they've got yours, they can get yours. They can
get mine.
text yours.
Yeah.
And if you relate to the podcast,
Yeah.
then we know that you've listened to this, and then we'll be able to help and support you more.
No more than anybody else, but we might give you a free gift.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go.
Exactly.
Right, well, I think that's about it then, Karen.
Yeah.
I think we've waffled on long enough. Because we didn't waffle last week, we've waffled this week.
You're making me hungry now. Waffles.
Yeah. Oh, okie dokie.
Waffles for breakfast.
Anyway, that's it. That's it. So that's me, Fred Mason.
And me, Karen Mason. Don't forget to do laugh, love and lipstick every day.
So from us,
the
Avon Couple, we're saying goodbye.
Bye.